Lace together. Arms just down to our sides, and then grab the towel from the bottom. The shoulders down, collarbone wide, ribs abs in. Come a little closer. And let's take an inhale to pull the towel top. Exhale to release. And again, inhale to pull. Keep going. Pull. Let's do 4. And 3. Last 2. Pull the towel taut to stay. We're going to extend those arms down. Exhale to lift. Little bicep curl, extend through those elbows. And lift. 2 more. Extend. Last 1. And let's extend those arms nice and long. Now from here, we're going to inhale to lift and lower. Again, arms reach forward, keeping the width across the top of the collarbone and the shoulders. 2 more. Holding that lift, little pulses, up, up. 2 more. Last set. And lower it down. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders back. And center. So let's flip the grip on the towel. You want to measure the towel, finding the width across the collarbone. And then grabbing onto the towel from the bottom. Let's just take an inhale to lift the toes and the shoulders. And exhale to lower as we grow taller through the crown of the head. And again, inhale, we lift toes and shoulders. Exhale to lengthen. 2 more. Foot centers heavy on the floor, pulling up through those magnets, ribs pulling in. 1 last time. And let's take a plie, arms reach forward, and exhale to lift. Again, inhale to reach. 2 more, plie. And lengthen. Last 1. Plie to stay. Bring the towel out. Shoulders are down. Pulse those hips down. 2. Last set. Take a full breath to lengthen through the legs. Arms reach back overhead. Ribs stay in. Find a shoulder shrug. And draw the shoulders down the back. 1 more time. Shrug. And lower. From here, let's take an inhale to pull the towel taut. And release. Keeping that even width across the front and the back that we found through our seated humerus pull. Inhale to pull. And release. Pull the towel taut to stay. We're going to press the towel down towards the sternum as we lift the right heel off the ground. And exhale to lengthen. Heel presses down. Left heel lifts. And up. Again, through the right. The left. 2 more. And up. Last 1. And hold it. Find a shoulder shrug. And draw the shoulders down the back. 1 more time. Lift. And lower. Ribs and abs in. We're going to bend at those elbows wide as we look down. Bring the towel behind the neck. And then exhale to lengthen. And again, taking the towel through the back. And extend. 2 more. Last 1. And lengthen. Adding on, we take it up. Find that lift. And center. Again, look up. 2 more. Last 1. And center and arms. Lower them down. Bend at those knees. Right shoulder rolls back. Through the left. Again, through the right and center. The left and center. Adding on, shoulders up and draw them down. One more time. Lift and lower. Bring the towel top. Keep the shoulders down. And let's bring the towel just in front of the chest. Good. So maintaining that width, collarbone, ribs in, pressing into the right ball of the foot, and then lift to the toes, lower to the ball, and lower to the heel. Let's use a double breath. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale through the right. Lift, lower. Again. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Last one. Adding to this, at the press, we inhale, inhale, exhale to lift that knee. Hold it, pulse the knee up. Last set. And inhale to lower, double exhale to the heel, left side. Pulse it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we lower through toe, ball, heel. Take a plie, arms lift, and lengthen. One more time, plie, and center. Bring those arms up, ribs are in, belly in, lifting all 10 toes. Let's find a turn out. The heels together, balls of the feet apart. Take a plie, arms reach forward, and exhale to lengthen. Again, gliding down that wall behind you, and lift. 2 more. Last one. Hold it, pulling up through those magnets, ribs and belly in. We're going to press those hips and ribs to the side, going into that hip stretch, and then a full breath to pull back to center. Other side, think of going up and over, and a full breath to pull back to center again. Two more. Last one. Roll it down. Lead with the crown of the head. Round, contract through the spine, articulating through the back. Relax the towel on the floor and pulse it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, double breath. Last set. Take a plie, bend at those knees, and extend. Again, plie, bend, and lengthen. 2 more. Bend, and lengthen. Last one. Keep the length of those legs. Let's roll up in 2, holding onto that towel, all the way up to vertical. Roll the shoulders back. One more roll. And center. Bring the towel taut. And let's lift those arms just in front of the chest. Ribs and abs in. We're going to bring the right leg up to passe as we lift those arms overhead and exhale to lower. Trying to maintain your balance through those magnets and through that standing leg. Again. Full breath. Up. Last 2. Last 1. Adding to this, bring the right leg up. Hold it. Take a breath. Grow a little bit taller. We're going to extend that right leg out. Pull back to passe. Inhale, extend. Keep that pull through the towel. 2 more. Out. Pull in. One more time. Extend. Pull it in and lower it down. Take a plie, arms overhead. Press the arms down towards the hips. One more time. Arms in front of the chest, pulling up to your posset. Opposite leg, so left leg comes up. Hold it. Keep the towel taut overhead. Extend the leg and pull in. Again. Last one. And grow taller as we lower. Plie, arms up and center. Last set. Arms come up. Keep those ribs in, abs in. We're going to reach that towel behind us. Take it to your first range and exhale to lift. Ribs, abs in. Pulling the towel taut and lift. Maintain that width across the shoulder blades. So make sure we're not pinching through the shoulder blades. 2 more. Keep the ribs in. Take it to stay. Hold it. Little pulses. Back and down. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, press forward. Inhale to lift. Take it to your second range, right at the base of the head. Inhale to lift. Exhale to reach back. Again, lift and reach. Keeping those ribs in, abs pulling in. Last 2. Last one, even width across the shoulder blades. And we pulse it back. Back. Neck is nice and long, easy to move. And 2. Last set. Full breath, arms lift. Reach them down. Inhale to lift. Take it to your furthest range. So behind the shoulder blades, that's our goal. Inhale to lift. Collarbone wide, shoulder blades wide. Again, inhale as we lift. Exhale to reach it back. 2 more. Last one. Take it to your range to stay and pulse it. Even width across the front and the back of your thoracic spine. 2. Last set. And arms come up. Press them down. Plie, roll that right shoulder back. And center. Roll the left. And center. 2 more. Through the right. The left. And exhale. Walk your feet out. Finding that white turnout. So remember, how wide your legs? A good reference, think of the shoulder, the towel on the shoulder, and that towel should be on the inside of your heel. Not too far out, but not too close. So right at the inside of your heel, that's where you want the placement. Now, bring the towel taut, arms reach up overhead, keeping the ribs in, abs in. We're going to take it into a full range of motion. So inhale to reach those back, exhale all the way through. And then arms reach back to lift. And then all the way forward. Let's take it in one full breath. So we inhale to lift, ribs in. Carving the space with those arms and towel. And forward. Think of reach forward and up. And reach nice, long, and back. 2 more. Last one. And center. Roll the shoulders back. One more roll. Bring the towel taut. Take it to a right lunge as we lift those arms overhead. And then pull back to center. Arms down. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, center. Again. Heels are pulling in towards each other, inside of the legs, midline connection, and press. Just do 2 more, 1 more on each side. Last one. Bring those arms up, and let's roll it down into your breaths. Lead with the crown of the head. Round and contract the spine, drop the head, pulse the spine. Last set. Bending at those knees. Take a plie and extend. Again, we bend at those knees and lengthen. 2 more. Bend. Last one. Keep the length of the legs. Grab the towel. Roll it up. All the way through. Roll the shoulders back. One more roll. We're going to move into our X's and O's. So we're going to bring the towel top. Take an inhale to lift those arms. Exhale, drop into your plie. Full breath. You're going to go into your upper contraction. And then a full breath to roll the spine up to vertical. So here we go. Inhale to lift those arms. Exhale to plie. One full breath just to that upper contraction. And then a full breath to roll up. Arms down. Again. Roll the spine all the way through. 2 more like this. Inhale to lift. Exhale to drop. Upper contraction. And a full breath to lengthen. Last one. And roll it up. Roll the shoulders back. One more roll. We're going to take it into that full range. So bring the towel taut. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, take it into your plie. This time, you're going to find a full forward contraction. So full flexion of the spine, hands to the ground. You have a second breath to extend the legs back up. And then we roll the spine all the way up to vertical. And again, inhale to lift. Full flexion of the spine, contracting up and over towards the ground. Full breath to extend through those legs. And then we roll the spine up. Here we go. Let's move with the breath. Inhale to lift. Full breath. Full breath to lengthen the legs. Full breath to roll it up. 2 more. Rolling up. And last. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders back. And center. Walk your feet in to parallel. Bring the towel top. We're going to lift those arms up overhead as we brush the right leg up to a batma and then pull back in. So staying on that same leg, we're going to go up for 8. And inhale to lift. And in. Four more. Same leg. 4. And in. 3. 2. Through the left side for 8. Up and in. Up and in. Maintaining the balance through your standing leg. Keeping the tension through the towel. 4 more. And center plie. Roll the shoulders back. 1 more roll. Now, this time, we're going to transfer our weight. We'll keep holding on to the towel. So I'm going to do it sideways. We're going to be going into our forward lunge. So towel is taut, ribs in, abs in. Inhale to lift into that batma. Exhale and take it into your forward lunge. Arms reach forward. You're going to press back up to that batma and then pull it back in. Alternating sides, other leg. So really grounding through your standing leg, Pull up, think inner thighs lift and center through the left. One more each side. Last one. And center, roll the shoulders back. Roll them back. Bring the towel taut. Arms reach up overhead. Walk your feet out. Wide second. So from here, again, still thinking of pulling in through the heels, we're going to take that left hand to the left hip. Open, extend the arm back behind you. Exhale, pull back to center. Then we switch side. And again, reach and lift. Think of extending through that collarbone. Two more. Adding to this, we're going to reach from here, take it into a side bend. We pull up through center, over to the other side, bring it through your upper contraction and roll it back up. Then we switch sides, so right hand to the right hip, extend to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over, upper contraction, lengthen up. Now, breath pattern. We inhale, exhale to the side bend. And we lift, lift, in and up, other side. Again. Inhale and exhale, exhale, exhale. One more. And lower those arms. Plie, roll the shoulders back. One more roll. Let's do that same movement, but we're going to add a high release. So, towel comes out, arms are overhead. Starting with the right hand to our right hip. Inhale, extend that left shoulder. Exhale to your side bend. From here, we take it into that high release, side bend, upper contraction, and lengthen up. Switch side. Two more. Inhale. Exhale to side bend. High release. Exhale to side bend. Exhale, exhale. Last time. And lower it down. Take a plie. Bring those hands to your thighs. Just let's rest the towel on the hips. Hands towards the thighs, closer towards the knees. You're going to take that right shoulder to opposite knee. So over to the left knee as you rotate, contract. Give it a little stretch. And then pull it back. And then we switch. Over. And back. Two more. And let's roll the spine up all the way. Grab that towel. Keep that turn out. Bring the towel taut. From here, going into our veil piece. So, we're going to lift those arms overhead as we rotate to the right side with that right hip. Rotate the chest. And then we lift that right foot. Bring it back to center. Arms come down. It's a full breath. And bring it back. to center. Again, maintaining the pelvis square towards the front as you rotate from the base of the ribs and then grow taller through the spine. Pull it back to center, still staying on a turnout. One more each side. Last one. Roll the shoulders back. Roll it back. We're going to add to this, adding the lunge. So bring the towel top. And we lift, root to the side. We take it into that lunge. Arms reach forward in front of the chest. From there, arms reach back. Pulse the lunge, deepen the lunge here. Keeping the weight on the outside of the feet. Last set. Now pulse the arms up, up. Last set. You have a full breath to bring it all the way back to your starting point and lower. Other side. Take it into that side lunge. Arms reach forward. Full breath. Arms up. Reach them back behind your shoulder blades. Pulse the lunge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pulse those arms up. Keep the weight on the outside of the feet. You're still working your turnout. And full breath to lift. Back to center. One more time each side. Pulse the lunge. Pulse those arms up, up. Last set. Full breath. Find that lift. Pull back to center. Last time. Pulse the lunge. Pulsing those arms up. Last set. And a full breath. Find that lift. And back to center. Plie. Roll that right shoulder back. And center. Exaggerate that movement. Release any tension through the upper body. 2 more. Last one. Bring the towel top. And let's bring those arms overhead. Good. Now, from here, let's take it into a side bend. So full range. Bringing the towel vertical. And then a full breath to pull back to center. I think we're pretty warmed up. Full breath into that full side bend. And a full breath to lift. 2 more, shoulders down. Think of going up and over. And center, adding on. Up and over. We're going to hold the side bend. Add that sweep of the towel as we lunge. And press back to side bend. Again. Across. 2 more. Full breath. We lift up and over. And we sweep the towel through and back. Last one. Full breath to lift. Arms come down. Walk the feet in. Hold it here. So back to your first turned out position. Bring the towel taut. I'm going to finish with the towel here. So we're going to bring those arms up overhead as we bring the right leg up to passe and cross the leg through. So ball the foot pressing into the floor. We're still keeping that turn out. Hips stay squared. Towel is taut. Let's press those hips and ribs towards that side. And then we're going to pull up, find that lift through passe and lower it back down. Let's do the other side. Pull up through passe, cross over, ball of the foot on the ground, Full breath to press those hips and ribs. Full breath to pull up through passe and lower. So we know the pattern. Let's use the breath and flow with it. And full breath. One more like this. And pull it back down, adding on. So we'll just take it in 2 full breaths. Keep your balance. Bring the towel taut. And inhale to lift. Take it into the side bend. Inhale, lift. And lower back to center. Makes it a little bit easier. Two more. Last one. Keep that reach through the crown of the head, that opposition, and find that lift. And lower. Roll the shoulders back. One more roll. And center. Place the towel to the side for right now. If you have a mat, come standing towards the back end of your mat. On top of the mat, lace together. Both arms come up. And let's roll it down. I'm just going to go sideways. Round the back. Dropping the head heavy. Double breath to walk those hands forward. Find your upstretch position. So think of that downward dog. Spread the fingers wide. Press into the heels of the hands. Bring your hips up towards the ceiling. From there, keeping that straight line from tailbone to crown of the head, we're going to deepen the fold of the hips to lift those heels, and then we lower. Keep going. Inhale to deepen at the hips, and lower. 2 more. Deep fold at those hips, and lower. Last one. Now, lift to that releve. Hold it there. Ribs and abs in. Reach the right leg behind you, toes on the ground. Keeping those hips squared, we're going to reach back to lift the leg. And lower, tap the floor. Inhale, lift, and lower. Find that lift, and lower. Last one. Lift. From there, open and turn out through that right hip. Bend at the knee, behind you into that attitude. And then we're going to reach back, square those hips, pull back in. Let's do that again. Reach up. Exhale, open the hip, turn out, find that back attitude behind you. And then from the pelvis, square those hips, extend that leg, and pull it back in. Twice more on this side. We lift, exhale, open the hip, find that back attitude behind. Extend through the leg, square those hips, pull it back in. Last one. Place the right ball of the foot down. And lower those heels. Heels come up and lower. Last one. Lift and lower. Bring those heels up. Hold it. Ribs and abs in. Try to keep the shoulders squared. Point through the back of the left foot. And we get to lift straight and lower. Finding a straight line from that toe to the crown of the head. 2 more. Hold it up there. From here. Open the left hip, bend at the knee behind you. Think of a back attitude. And then we're going to bring it back to square through those hips. Extend. Lower the leg. And again, we lift, open, and wrap that leg back. Rotate the pelvis, squared, extend, pull it in. 2 more. Your bottom leg, it's helping you stay centered through those magnets, through the midline. 1 more. And bring it back, lower those heels. Bend at the knees, carefully come to all fours, hands and knees. Shoulders directly over the wrist, spread the fingers, legs together, magnets together. Watch that we don't lock through those elbows, so slight rotation of the elbows out. Let's take a full breath to round the back, full flexion of the spine. Drop the tailbone, round the back, belly in. And then a full breath to lengthen back. And again, keep working that. Full breath to round the back. And a full breath to lengthen. Give me 2 more. Full breath to round and contract the spine. And a full breath to lengthen. Last one, rounding contracted spine. Good, ladies, and then lengthen. Keep the length of the spine. We're going to reach that right leg behind us. Extend the leg back, toes to the ground, hips are squared, ribs in, abs in. Extend that left arm forward. And we're going to lift that leg. Hold your balance. Ribs in, abs in, arm and leg stretching away from each other. From there, we lower the arm and the leg, tap the floor. Exhale to lift. Again, lower to tap. 2 more. Last one. Lower the arm and lower the leg. Switch side. Left leg extends back. Keep the hips squared. Right arm reaches forward. And let's lift the leg and the arm. Hold it. Take 2 breaths. Actively stretching that arm and leg away from each other. Abdominals pulling up and away from the floor. And we lower the arm and the leg to tap the ground and lift. We tap the floor. 2 more. Last one. Lower the arm and lower that leg. Press those hips back. Round the spine. Take a breath. Hips heavy. Stretch those arms. Ribs in, abs in. One more breath. And let's roll the spine up. Good. So let's come back to seated. Find a diamond with the leg. Two more. shoulders squared as you're reaching off for find that lift and lower. Close the diamond. Bring the legs in a little bit closer. Separate the legs, hips width apart here. And then holding onto the front of the shin slash knee area. Now, you want to make sure we're not collapsing through the spine, so nice long spine sitting right on top of the sit bones. Whatever that means for you, might need a little farther out or a little wider. From here, we're going to articulate the feet. So you're going to inhale to lift the toes, inhale to lift the ankles, exhale to lower, exhale to lengthen. So we lift the toes, flex the ankle, extend the ankle, lengthen the toes, double breath. 2 more. Last set. Adding on. Inhale, inhale, exhale, hollow the belly, contract back. Inhale, roll up to vertical, double exhale to lengthen. Here we go. Inhale to lift, inhale to flex, exhale, contract. Inhale, roll the spine up to vertical, double exhale to lengthen. Move with the breath. Two more. Roll on top of the sit bones. Exhale to lengthen. Last one. Rolling up and exhale to lengthen. Now, try to maintain this lift, ribs in. We're going to reach those arms out to the T. Don't let it drop. We're going to lift the heels this time. Drop those legs to that fourth position. So think of your shins parallel to the front and the side wall. Lifting tall, so make sure we're not collapsing, pulling up. Now, from the lower abdominal, let's bring it back to center where we came from and lower those heels. Let's switch side. Lift those heels and take it into that fourth position, facing towards the back wall. And then a full breath to lift. Exhale, center. Lifting through the heels. Roll it over to that fourth. Pull up through the side seams and lower. One more time. Heels up. Adding out to this. We're going to find that lift over to that fourth to stay. Bring that right hand to the floor. Find a side bend. Arms up. Slide into the other side. And again, lengthen over to the right side. Press off the ground and side bend. 2 more. Last one. Bring it back to center, open to the T. Keep growing taller through the crown of the head. We're going to bring it back and over to the other side. And lift, side bend over, hand on the floor. Lengthen, side bend to the opposite side. Again, up and over. Lift. 2 more. Last one. Bring it back to center, arms to the T. Don't lose that length through the girdle. Bring it back and lower those heels, arms down. Extend the legs out. Bring the legs together, parallel. Whoa, let's go back. There you go. Now, from here, both arms come up and press them down. One more time. Arms up. Let's take it into our basic floor saw piece. We're going to bring the right arm up, contract up and over, reach for the top of the ball of the foot and toes, across over, and then we lift to center and lower. Other side. Adding into this lift. Back arm gets to reach back behind you. That back arm is going to lift, sweep around, cross over to the opposite foot. And then we switch arms. Right arm sweeps back behind you and cross. Now take your focus with that hand that goes back so we get the neck to articulate as well. And then look back to that back hand and over. 2 more. Big swimming stroke with those arms. Last one. And center, hold at center, point the feet. Arms lift and lower them down. Good. Let's bend at those knees. Bring those legs around. And then we're going to come to a kneeling position. So, make sure from the back that the heels don't get to roll out. You're still thinking of those ankle magnets pulling in. And we're going to come to a hover, slightly lifting the booty off the heels, arms down towards sides. And we press those hips open, arms reach forward. And then fold at those hips to bring it back down. And again, press those hips forward and back. 2 more. Press forward and back. Last one, press forward to stay. Hold it. So your feet are pressing into the floor. Hamstrings are engaged. Hips are open. From here, let's bring those arms out. Arms open, palms up. And then lift and lower it down. Arms stay forward this time and up. Open, palms up. Give me 2 more. Last one to stay. From here, stepping that right leg out to the side. So we're still organized over the left leg, that left knee. So we're not shifting over to the side, and that back foot should be right behind that heel, behind the knee. So from here, we get to actively lunge and then pull back up. And it's okay if that knee goes in front of the toes. And back. 2 more. Keep lifting through the crown of the head. And back. Last one. And then bring the legs together, arms up. Other side. Lift. Open to the left side. Take it into a lunge. And back. Lunge. And back. 2 more. That heel is right behind that knee. Last one. Pull up straight legs together and back. Adding to this. Lift. Open. Take it into the lunge. We're going to lift those arms. Bring it under. Dive through. Reach those arms. And then we lift up to center. Out into that lunge. Pull up and then sweep those arms behind you. Reach that piece behind you. And then we lift and take it into that lunge. Back to center. Reach those hands underneath your pelvis. 1 more. Bring it up, bring the legs together. And let's contract. Sweep those arms behind you, hovering from the heels. Left side. So from here, we roll up, open to the left. Up to center. Bring those hands underneath and through. Lunge to the side. 2 more. Bring it back up. Dive it through. From here, lift legs together. Round the spine. We're going to add an extension. And we lift open to the right side. Bring it up. Dive the arm down and through. Now, as we lunge, find a high release. Extend the spine. Look up. Lift to vertical. Round, contract the spine through. Again. High release. Big extension through that thoracic spine. Lifting the sternum. Vertical. Contract to go through. 1 more time. Extend into that high release. Lift. contract through, bring it up to center, round the spine. Let's switch side to the left. Lift, contract, reach through. Up, high release. Lift, round, contract through. Up, high release. Lift, contract through. One more time. Up, high release. Find that lift and bring it back down to center. Drop the hips towards the heels. Bring it all the way down into that resting position. Keep those arms behind you. Just drop the shoulders, round the back. Hold and breathe into it. Let it go. Breathing through the nose. One more breath. And roll the spine back up to seated. Good. We're going to finish here. So come to seated. And let's cross one leg underneath, right leg in front. Good. So from here, arms to our sides. We're going to reach forward and then bring it back to seated. And then again, we go up a little bit higher off the knee and then bring it back to seated. Use the belly, use your core, just using the legs and that midline even higher. And then bring it back to seated. One more time. Come all the way up to standing and bring it in. Cross the left leg in front. Right leg behind the top of the foot and then carefully come down to seated. No hands. Here we go, other side. So we have 4 ranges. Reach forward and pull back to seated. A little bit higher, knee comes off the ground and then back to seated. A little bit higher, back to seated. One last time, come all the way up and bring the legs together parallel. Take a breath to roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders back. Let's take a plie, bend at the knees, right arm reaches to the side, look to the side, and pull back to center. Other side. Hold at center, arms come up, circle them back. Big circle, lift, and back. 2 more. Last one. Take a deep breath, arms come up. Bring the palms together, look up towards your head, bend at those elbows, arms come down. And release the arms to the sides. Now, look forward, shoulders straight down the back, spread the fingers wide. We're going to go into a double breath as we open and close those fists. And down for 4, 3, up in 2, and down, in 1, again, deep breath, arms up, and exhale to press. One more deep breath. And we are done. Nice work. Thank you.